and gentlemen, listen, we got breaking news involving Bronny James. This is completely unbelievable, but I'm here to tell you this is a celebration. He has been cleared to play basketball after his cardiac arrest. It was definitely a tough situation that this young man had to endure. And it was just like I said, I just felt sorry for him because it seemed like the world was his, and out of nowhere, everything just came crashing down. But I'm here to tell you that Bronny is back. He is cleared to play to make a full return following this cardiac arrest. This is LeBron James, oldest son. You know, we know superstar LeBron, King James, Lakers, all that championships. We ain't gonna get all into it. Make sure you subscribe to Flight Sports if you want to stay up to date with all things Bronny James and all news updates and more. But Bronny James, has been fully cleared to play basketball after suffering his cardiac arrest back in July. A statement from a James family spokesperson announced Bronny James is now cleared by his doctors for a full return to basketball. Bronny will have a final evaluation with USC, University of Southern California staff this week, um, resume practice next week, and return to games soon after. The James family would like to express their gratitude to the incredible medical team, the entire USC community, and especially the countless friends, family, and fans for their love and support. Fight on. So you clearly see what's going on here with Bronny. He's set to make a full recovery. And people are excited. People are completely excited for him, and I am too. He's a freshman at the University of Southern Cal. The 19-year-old Bronny James suffered cardiac arrest, I repeat, during a basketball practice at USC and was hospitalized. He was later diagnosed with cognitive heart defect, so it's definitely a tough situation for him, Um, People are reaching out to USC, for all types of reports right now. The Trojans are scheduled to play number 11 Gonzaga in Las Vegas on Saturday. They are currently 5-2 on the season. We all know the talent that what's going on out there with USC. You got Collier, you got a lot of pieces out there now. So I think that when Bronny James does eventually um, get back, I think it's gonna be truly ecstatic for him. But the hype train is getting back rolling again. That's one thing. I mean, we know what Bronny could do. He's not. Like I said, he can hit some shots. Let's see if he became a better player. He's been working, so it's going to be interesting to see. But he made all of this turnaround just in 4 months. So give him major props, man, because a lot of people wouldn't even be able to do or accomplish what he did. So we have to really give him major props. Um, but it's tough. Ronnie is a top 20 recruit in the class of 2023. He arrived in USC last spring, and he's expected to suit up for the Trojans this season. We all know he spent time in Sierra Canyon, developing into just a straight up, NBA prospect. A lot of people kind of, didn't really see it at first, but he got better and better and better to the point when you look at him and say, "Oh yeah, he could play in the NBA." It's not looking like some charity case. So I think that he does give him major props because he worked for it. He's really tough. He defends at a high level. He just makes all the right plays. James was part of a highly touted recruiting class for USC. Like I said, Coach Andy Enfield is one of four ESPN 100 prospects. Like I said, Isaiah Collier, he's the number one overall recruit in the 2023 class and projected number one pick in the 2024 NBA draft. This is Isaiah Collier, so it's gonna be interesting to see what happens, who gets him. Um, but he's the top point guard in this class. And so I think with that being said, they're not gonna stick Bronny anywhere. They put Bronny in a position where he's gonna be able to be successful. And with this team and with this organization, I think they're gonna be right. USC is a wild beast. Right now. I think once they get all things and kinks ironed out, I think they're going to be a true juggernaut, and they're already treading good water, And I think with Bronny is just going to inject another dose of life into this team. You're gonna have all the celebrities, the stars, the rappers, the entertainers. Everybody showing up. And let's hope that everybody rises to the occasion. Because once Bronny gets there, it's lights, camera, action. And I think that he's going to be made to look good. Everybody. This story is something that spectacular, but it's something that we've seen, in another sport recently. We've seen the situation that took place with Damar Hamlin with the Buffalo Bills. It was sucked. That was probably one of the most scariest incidents because I think that was something new. I mean, this is something that is like you never want to happen. But what happened with Damar Hamlin was so tough. You know, and to see him come back from that, you thought initially his career is over. It's over. And to see him back playing and productive, he made a full recovery. So I think for anybody who obviously, hopefully, you never have to endure this, but if you ever had to experience something like this and you're an athlete, it's not all she wrote. And we got to give major props to the medical staff, modern medicine, everything that's going into getting these athletes ready to rock and roll. I think that's key. So all we could do is sit back and just hang in there. And at the end of the day, guys are gonna be in position, you know, and I'm telling you, Brownie will electrify once again. He's gonna be a guy that people are gonna flock to want to see, and give him props for going to Southern Cal because a lot of people go everywhere else. And I think he's going to bring a certain flair to USC that they haven't had in some time, and it's gonna be crazy, man. It's gonna be wild. Expect a movie. It's Flight Sports TV, man. Make sure you subscribe. We're gonna be going live for this first game. You already know what it is. Peace and love. You already know.